Hi, this is Charlie. I'm a somewhat full-time YouTuber and Twitch partner, and I'd like to give you a brief overview of my everyday, at least the weekdays, Monday through Friday, to give you an idea as to the answer to the question of why doesn't that guy know this? Why doesn't the streamer know this? Why doesn't the gamer know that? Why is he doing it that way? Doesn't he know this? Doesn't he know that? Yeah, as you may know, there's actually a lot of people like me who don't do this full-time. And we don't actually know everything about the games we play. And some people have even gone as far as to comment and say, "I'm yelling at the screen!" So I thought I'd give you an overview as to why somebody like me, who makes content for people like you, may not be quite as knowledgeable as you are. So, I'm 31, I own my own business, and every morning, picture this. I want you to try to picture you in my shoes and tell me how much information you think you can gather about the games you play. All right, so picture this. It is now 7:45 a.m. on a Monday morning, Tuesday morning, it doesn't matter. Weekday morning. Time to bring your kid to daycare. Off you go, get him ready, get him in the car, shoes, coat, all that stuff. Get him out there, drive to the facility, drop him off, drive back. And now it's time for you to have breakfast. And keep in mind, you just woke up a little bit ago, probably with not enough sleep as you're supposed to have. And you'll know about why that is in a little bit. Then you have breakfast, let's say it's 8:30. Let's go with 8:30 a.m. Maybe 9 o'clock, but most likely 8:30 a.m. Then you are going to proceed down to your home office. That is right here. Now, let's assume it's 9 o'clock at night right now, or sorry, 9 o'clock in the morning right now, and I just finished my breakfast, but let's maybe assume it's one of those many days where I just bring my bowl down here with me. I have my computer set up right here. I have my office. Hello, office, good to see you. I have all my computers here, my monitors, my computer. Hello, all this stuff ready for me to just turn on for the day, or more than likely react to a video render that took place overnight. I am now sitting down in my office. It is about 9 a.m., maybe a little bit before that if I'm lucky, and I'm ahead of schedule, so that's great. So now it's time to check the emails. Yeah, it's time to check the emails, make sure that I have no questions from my clients, which that might happen about 40% of the time or so. I have no emails, that's pretty good. And then, and only then, it's time to get on with the work that those clients want me to do that I'm still outstanding on. Maybe I haven't gotten those done yet. Maybe I got a new contract the other day and I have to start on work on that. And so I'm going to keep working on that, whether that's a video project, a website design, something. I have work to do, like real adult work to do. Yeah, that's a thing. I also have to make time every now and then to help my craft and actually, get myself better and up to date with the technology that I'm using every day. So there's pieces of time where I'm not necessarily working on a project, but just working on being better so that I can make the projects I do make better. Okay, so done that for about an hour and a half, 2.5 hours, maybe, we'll see. And then it's time to get ready for my stream. But while I was working on my web projects, while I was working on client projects, I had YouTube videos uploading. Yeah, I had those uploading. So all that stuff is uploaded on there, and all that stuff is, going up to YouTube. But now that those videos are uploaded, it's time for me to get the titles done, get the descriptions done, get the tags in place. If it's a new thing or if it's like a specific topic for a video, I need to do some research to see if there's anything I can do to improve the discoverability of that video. I have to do the thumbnails, open up Photoshop, make that happen as much as I can. And once I got all those thumbnails done and matched to the video, now it's just a matter of making sure that they are available. So some of them, sometimes if I'm falling behind or I didn't have a good upload the other day, I will upload one. I'll push one video live somewhere around maybe 11 o'clock a.m., sometimes a little earlier than that if I can do it, maybe 10:30 or so Eastern time. And then if I have any extras that I'm not going to release that day, or if I have, let's say I happen to have 4 videos or something prepared, I share the other 3 with patrons on Discord. You can find more information about the Discord, by the way, link in the description of every video. And if you're a patron of the channel, you get to see the videos early. At least they're available to you early. You can watch them whenever you want. If you want to watch them early, cool. If not, whatever. But they're available to you early. So that's happening around there to 10:30, 11 o'clock, and 11:30 rolls in, and it's time to get ready for the stream, because I stream every day. well, Monday through Friday anyway, from about 12 to 6. So we do my broadcast, do my pre-broadcast, get everything ready to go, get my windows open. I pop my little buttons right here. It's not that difficult. We just pop these little buttons here. Can you even see that? Yeah, you can see that. Pop the little buttons there, get everything into position. Everything looks pretty solid. Let everything boot itself up. And that's what my stream window looks like, by the way. This is my perspective when I'm looking at the live stream. As soon as the bot boots up, the bot hasn't quite booted up yet, but as soon as the bot boots up, there you go. That's my window. That's what I see every day. And then all the music that plays would play over here on this monitor. I can reference it over on this monitor, but pretty much everything for the live stream comes in and looks just like this. When I'm looking at chat, I'm looking right there. When I look at my production to see whether it looks right, I'm looking right there. And when I'm looking to see if I have any drop frames or anything like that, it's here. Any notifications on follows, subs, donations, all that stuff is right here. We have my bot, which also has some information on it as we go throughout the broadcast. I have my task manager here so I can see all that information. And I tell you all this stuff, and I show you all these windows, as well as the music and everything there. I have the mixer down here, my stream deck here, so I can have different settings and toggles. So when I hit this button right here, for example, my scene up there changes. When I hit this button right here, for example, again, my scene changes, and we get different things as I do them. There's also different camera angles, different effects, lighting effects. We have different lights. Hello, lights. I have this on a remote. There's all sorts of things going on here, and the reason why I show you all of those things is because if I miss something in a video where I live streamed it, well, I just want you to understand and like maybe take a second and appreciate just how divided a streamer's attention actually is, because it is not just we are totally focused on the game and thinking about the game. No, we're focusing on chat as well as best as we can. We're also checking to make sure we're not lagging. We got to make sure that we didn't miss any dings or any little like notifications we have there. I also have during the stream, I have my laptop here. Let me just get the password in place. I have my laptop open as well. There are usually 3 windows here. This is my dashboard. I have different commands in here, as well as any giveaways that we're running can be run from right here. Here's my redemptions list, so I can see if anybody redeemed anything during the stream and whether or not I have to fulfill that request for that. All that stuff is happening while at the same time I've got big ass lights blasting in my face because, you know, that's what I need in order for my lighting to look good for the stream. There's a light there, and there's also a light over there. So there and there, both of those lights blasting in my face. Very, very nice. All that's going on from 12 to 6. Whatever I can get done from 12 to 6, that's how much I can get done. Now, after it's done, if it's something that's only on Twitch, that's it. Done. 6 o'clock comes around. Now it's time to go get my son. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But for the time being, let's assume it's something that's being recorded for YouTube. So let's say it's like Weed Incorporated, Satisfactory, Surviving Mars, whatever the series is that you enjoy that had my face cam over it. Those are usually live streams. After that's done, it's time to manage the files for that stream because I got shit to do. So I'm going to remux that. I'm going to take whatever the recording is. I'm going to hit it go. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to remux that recording. I've got files. File LZ is already remuxed. I can just double click that. And let's see. Yeah, the footage looks pretty good. Can you even see that? I can't figure out, like, I can't see the screen as I point at it. Look, the footage looks okay. Let's just scrub through it really quick, make sure it's nice and smooth and sharp, and it's all actually going to play all the way through. Okay, that's a 6-hour video. Congratulations, cool, love it. 150 gigabytes later. Okay, so all that's done. Now it's time to open up Premiere, get that going, put it into the project so that it can see and create its conform its waveforms. There you go. I'm pretty tired, and you'll see why in a second. So that it can conform its waveforms so that I don't have to wait for it later because my time is very limited. I like to put things in place that take time to do, whether it's washing dishes and letting the dishwasher run, or it's rendering a video or uploading a file or whatever. If something can be running ongoing while I'm doing something else, that thing is my top priority. Efficiency with time, very important for what you do, what I do. Okay, so 6 o'clock, 6:15, I've got the render done, the remux is done, it's going into Premiere, time to go upstairs. It's family time, 6:30 or so, all the way to maybe 9:30, possibly 10 p.m. That's all my family time, and when that's done, maybe I get to spend an hour with my wife, depends on what her schedule's like. If she has, you know, work to do, then great, so do I. If she wants to watch an episode of something, like, hey, cool, I get to spend some time with her, you know. She wants to play Jenga. We play dominoes sometimes together. Card games, whatever it is, we spend some time together if we can, but she's a very busy woman, and I'm a very busy man. So let's assume for tonight that she has to work. She's got shit she's got to do. Cool. 10 o'clock, my time to work too. So I come back downstairs. Now, I have client obligations before YouTube. So the first thing I do is say, is there anything that must be delivered by tomorrow? If yes, client work tonight, no YouTube. If no, it's time for YouTube stuff. Great, I get to spend some time on YouTube stuff. So it takes about anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour and a half to prepare a video for YouTube, depending on what I'm doing with it. And let's just say it's something like Weedcraft, where I'm not really taking a whole lot of cuts in the product. It's not like Satisfactory, which has a lot of cuts. We're cutting out a lot of time where I'm talking with chat or downtime or breaks or whatever it is. Let's cut those out, and I have to be able to find those parts, of course, to cut them out. Let's assume it's something easy like the Weedcraft, so I don't have a whole lot of time to render it. So let's say it takes about a half an hour to prep each video. Cool. So within from 10 to 12, if I was doing only Weedcraft videos, I could probably get that done. I can probably get 3 done in a night. Let's be reasonable, a little conservative. I can get about 3 prepared in a night. If it's Satisfactory, you're probably looking at most about 2 videos prepared that night. So assuming I got nothing uploaded overnight, assuming I got nothing uploaded that can go live tomorrow anyway, which is often the case, I got 2 videos maybe that I can prepare for tomorrow. Okay. Sounds good. So 1 a.m. rolls around. Now it's getting to the time where, dude, you got to go to bed pretty quick or you're going to be tired tomorrow. So whatever you got done by 1, you better get it out. You better just go. So I hit the big old green button, and that's the render button. And hopefully, at this point, I've got a render going on this system. This is the Stream PC. This is the primary system that edits my videos. But Satisfactory actually gets edited over here, and that's intentional. Over here being a separate system. I have a game computer and a streaming computer, both of which are very powerful and both of which are capable of editing videos and have all of the same tools to do so. And there's a reason why I put Satisfactory over here, and it's because I need a series to go on this computer, because otherwise I'm stuck rendering 1 video at a time. And you know what I said about time efficiency, I need to be able to do more than 1 at a time if I'm going to be able to do this as quickly as I need to do it. So this computer does some series, and intentionally I put some series on this computer so that I can render one over here, and while that's rendering I can edit over here. When that's done editing, by the time I'm done editing this one and setting this one to render, this render probably is done. So it's time to get that one started to upload, and I can now edit on this system. By the time I'm done editing on this system, hopefully this render is done. I get this render started, go back to editing this one. You see where I'm going with this? Back and forth we go. Both systems are always busy, right? That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I do every single night until about 1 o'clock, 1:30 a.m., and then it's time to wrap up for the night. If there's anything I haven't done or anything that's outstanding to render, hit the green button, go upstairs. If you can upload overnight, perfect. It means you guys will have HD in the morning. HD at 10 a.m. If you ever see a video go live at 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. or so, and it's like 1080p quality, 1440p quality already, I guarantee you I uploaded it overnight. I had it done already rendered. By the time I went to bed, it was already done rendering, and I uploaded it overnight. Because YouTube takes, for my videos, anywhere between 3 to 5 hours on average to give HD. When you upload in 1440p 60, it takes that long. So there you go. There's my average day. I go upstairs, I brush my teeth, I get ready for bed, all that stuff. I go to sleep, and maybe I'm asleep by 2 a.m., which is good because I need to wake up at around 7:30 a.m., just like I did this morning, and start it all over again. Roughly 5.5 hours of sleep, give or take, maybe 6. And that happens every single day. Throughout that entire time, do you see any time for me to read the descriptions of mods? Do you see any time for me to look at guides and figure out what other YouTubers did with this game so that I don't do the same thing? Right? Research what other cool games might match this? Do you see any time for me to, I don't know, just play something for fun? This is not just something where you sit down in a chair and you play games. That's not what this is. This is not someone who just sits down and plays games all day and just records it. This is work. This takes a lot of commitment. And you might start out doing this. This is mostly a message for newer creators. You might start out doing this thinking, I can handle this. This is great. you got that early, you got that adrenaline, that new person adrenaline. Oh, this is fun. 1 day, 2 days, a week, a month, you're just cruising. I could do this every day, man. It's not stream number 1 or stream number 2 or stream number 10 or video number 20 or video number 30 even that gives you a good idea of the amount of work that this takes. It's video 157, stream number 270. Over time, getting 1 less hour of sleep than you should, 2 less hours of sleep than you should, right? Over time, talking with your voice constantly, all day, every day, right? It's not easy. It's incredibly fun, but it can also be incredibly stressful. If you ever heard about people burning out, that's why. So the next time you say, dude, you suck. The next time you say, why doesn't he do this? Why doesn't he do that? Dummy, you don't know this. How do you not know this? It's right there in the instructions. Read the text on the screen. I'm tired. That's why I don't read it, because I got better shit to do. This is super fun to me. I want you to know that. This video is not a bitch fest video. This is a real vlog, candid, sit down and tell you how it is video. I absolutely love everything about this. I enjoy the challenge. I enjoy you guys keeping me on my feet, and I don't mind it when you want to try and help me. It's human nature. I keep saying that. It's human nature. But when you do, just use this piece of information. Use this story that I've told you. Realize and picture your life with that schedule. And ask yourself, with that schedule, what time do you have to, if you're not recording video when you're gaming, if you're playing a game and you're not recording video and you're not streaming, I want to know where you get the time. Unless you're doing this full time. Because I'm not yet. That's the dream. Doing it full time is the dream. Now, you want to make this easier for me? You want to help me out? Make this easier? There's a couple of ways you can do it. I put this at the end of the video intentionally because I feel like the people who watch this video to the end are the people who are more likely to respond to it. There's 2 different types of help that you can help me with to get me doing this with less stress, more time with family, more time to research, and more time I can put into each individual video. There are free ways and there are paid ways. Free ways, you're doing it right now. You're watching the videos. Click that little notification bell on the subscribe button. Watch videos when they're uploaded. If you like them, great. If you don't, great. You don't have to watch the ones you don't like. It's fine. You can like, share the videos, things like that. Retweets on Twitch, on Twitter. Commenting on videos is a huge engagement metric at YouTube. So when you comment under videos, you're helping that video grow as well. Same thing with live chat on Twitch. You're helping the stream be a better production by engaging with the streamer. You're providing that streamer feedback on a constant loop back and forth. It's not a one-way thing. When we're streaming, we want a 2-way communication. It helps us generate more discussion topics, and it helps us generate better, more engaging topics, more engaging productions for you. When we have a dead chat, we have a silent chat, it's deflating on our end. I'm not trying to guilt you into it. I'm saying it's deflating on our end. It makes our job harder. Now, if we're good at what we do, we can still be entertaining without chat. And I would like to think I'm actually pretty good at that. Maybe better at that than I should be. I probably should be better at commenting with chat. But I'd like to think I'm actually pretty good at being entertaining without a chat going on. That being said, with chat, always easier, at least, always easier. Change your bookmark on Amazon. If you shop on Amazon, change your bookmark to my link. Link is in the description of this video, or it's just right here on the screen, cpry.net/Amazon. Change your bookmark to Amazon to that, and that's it. That's a passive way. Every time you buy something on Amazon after clicking your bookmark, just like you normally do anyway, you're sending a small percentage to me. Real simple way to do it. Now, if you're feeling like, hey, I really like this guy, he's pretty transparent, he's very open, I like his personality, I like how he shares things with us, I want to help him make his productions better, I want to help him have more time so that he can do more videos, because his release schedule, man, satisfactory, I'm waiting, like, why am I waiting 3 days for this video? Hopefully this video has helped you understand why you're waiting 3 days for the video, but in the event that it didn't, why am I waiting 3 days for the video? If you take that first little bit in the morning, that 8:30 to 12, where I am doing client-based work, and the many nights, more than half the nights usually, where my 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. is client work and not YouTube, you take those client work spots away and make it dedicated to YouTube all the time, and I guarantee you'll have a daily release of the things that you like most, because that extra 5 hours of YouTube time every single day, think about that, do the math, that's at least 25 more editing hours per week. Now, I told you it takes about an hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour and a half, depending on the video, to do per video. So if you do the math on that, you're looking at an extra 15 videos a week-ish. That's more than I can release. That's an extra 3 videos per day that you could have on YouTube if I didn't have a job. If this was my job, I should say. If this was my job, I can make that. I can stretch that even better too. But that's my thing. So if you want to help me get there, there are paid ways to do it as well. Patreon is a great one. There's a lot of cool perks, including seeing videos early. I have Patreon exclusive giveaways. I have updates that are exclusive to those guys. And I used to do a state of the channel monthly update thing. I'd like to get back to doing that. Maybe I would do it vlog style like this. We'll see. But Patreon is a great way to help support. You can find out more information about that in the description, as with everything else. You can subscribe on Twitch. That's a cool way to support. You can click the join button right here on YouTube and subscribe with that. That's a great way to support as well. Also, other ways that might be give you more tangible benefits back to you. You can use my Chrono Game Store link that's down in the description here. Buy games on Chrono with that link, and you're helping me as well. Buy games on Humble with my Humble links. That's giving you as well, including Humble Monthly, which is always a really amazing deal. Highly recommend Humble Monthly, not just because of being an affiliate to it, but because it is amazing. It just is. I've been paying for it for the last almost 16 months, I think. It has never not been worth it. It's always an amazing deal. More information about that, including what's part of monthly, down in the description of the video. And if you play Fortnite or you play anything that's on the Epic Store, use the creator tag Charlie. Just use creator tag whenever you do anything. If you punch that into as your creator tag, everything you're just normally doing anyway now is supporting me too. Like these are easy things that I think you may already be able to do, but you didn't know about. All right, this video has gone on long enough. I hope this gives you some perspective into my life and what kinds of things go into this wonderful life. I'm not complaining at all. I wouldn't trade it for the world. In fact, I'm trying to trade what I do for a living. I'm trying to trade the stuff that I do on a daily basis so that I can spend 12 hours, 14 hours, whatever it is, every day working for you. I don't want to work for other clients. I want to work for you. So, yeah. Do you want to hire me? Links in the description. Oh, one last thing I forgot to mention. I'm a variety guy, and I get sent games like all the time. Game ideas like all the time, game suggestions from people in chat and Discord and all this stuff, game developers sending me keys or asking me things. So there's a lot of things going on as well, and a lot of that extra spare time that I might be spending that I do get to play games that I'm not necessarily on camera is me trying out new things. So that's even less time I have to spend on some of your favorite games that you have seen on this channel. So just keep that in mind. The amount of time you have to spend on things is not the same as the amount of time I have. I just got to give you the best I can give you. I got to do the best I can to try to entertain you. As long as you're entertained, I'm doing my job. You know, if you want a pro gamer, this isn't the channel for you. I'm sorry. That's all I'm going to add. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it. Every single person who's watching right now, I appreciate you.